No. Well, do it live. Fuck it. Do it live.
All right, you guys. We're doing it live. We're doing it live. And I'm paranoid now because now I have to check just to make sure we're doing it live.
Is it actually live on yours?
It's a few seconds behind.
Okay.
Same on Facebook
good.
too. All
right, I
so,
was doing the same thing, making sure.
We're back live. We're back live.
Thank goodness.
Man, it's we take pride in our little show here. So when things go wrong, man. So 2 weeks ago, we were live for an hour and then it cut off, and we did like another half hour. Whatever, and it changed. I had to edit it together. I had to remove the live stream. Those of you who are content creators, you know that when you do a live stream, it immediately posts right to your YouTube channel. Instead of, if you pre-record it, you have to edit it, post it, and it goes from the time you post it. It's a whole process. Uploading on YouTube is a whole process and everything like that. Fuck with the new chat here. The new chat things. Yeah, so it's a whole process when you do that shit on YouTube. But live is so much easier. If you want to go back and make a vertical cut on it, you can go back and make a vertical cut, do all your clips and everything like that. But it's so easy just to do it live. Plus, I mean that's
the whole point.
You want to capture the magic. I can't tell you how many times we've recorded shows and we've been like, fuck, we should have said this and this, and you kind of you're not as sharp and ready for the audience. Plus, the chat feature is a whole great thing on its own. We love to have the chat. So regardless, we're back live. We switched from this shitty Riverside service who likes to charge people's credit cards out of the blue. we switched from them and we're on to Restream now, and Restream's made famous from the hardest working man in pool show business, Molina Mike.
Yep.
Another show today from him. This guy is firing like a Gatling gun this whole week.
Yeah, it's been insane. He's just dropping content nonstop.
Yeah,
so it's good for him.
Who knows?
Good for him putting in the work.
He could be on the road next couple weeks, months or so. So get that content in now, baby.
Yeah, we are officially at the precipice of the heart of pool season.
Yeah.
It is finally upon us. We haven't done anything for 7 months, and we're going to cram every bit of pool in the last 5 months of the year. And
this
really,
is the start of the
really
pool
because
summer.
nothing happens actually in December anyway, so it's really 4 months.
I was looking at the. I'll pop this up later, but I'll pop it up now for real quick. But look at the Max Eberly schedule.
Yeah.
Boom, 2 days off, 3 days off. It's full-time job now.
Yeah.
This is where we're at.
It's time to make your year. I mean,
yep.
All the money's sitting out there. It's ready to go. Somebody's getting a payday for the next 6 weeks.
We are here. Just trying to pop on some of these things. Man, there's so many features we were fucking with. We briefly went live last night just to fuck around with this new service and everything like that. But man, there's so much stuff, including this little gem.
Yeah.
You guys look down here. We got a scrolling little thing here. I can also do this. I'll bring the Max over here. Where are we at here? I guess I'll leave it there. And then so I can't show both of them at once.
Oh, well.
I'll switch off. We'll alternate.
Yeah.
We'll show a little Max, then a little hammer here.
Cues. Yeah. Always good.
But man, it's I think we were geeking out a little bit last night about all the possibilities of this Restream thing, and hopefully it comes across as to the public and the people that watch the show. So we're live again. We so fucked up last week. It took me a while. You guys were messaging me in the private box.
Yeah, you just didn't see it. Yeah.
I didn't see it. I'm so busy.
Yeah, no, because it's something else to look at that you just don't.
I'm so focused. I got the chat up and a schedule and all this shit I'm looking at. You guys are writing to me that we're not live, and I had thought you guys sent me the flyer for Frank's
Mm-hmm.
the Vice Classic.
For the Vice City, yeah.
Everywhere. So yeah, I didn't see it. Yeah, so it went live. It all the buttons and everything lit up like we were live, and then it wasn't live. And nothing I hate worse than having to scramble at like 3 a.m. to put out a copy of the show to get on YouTube, and you're waiting for it to upload and all this shit, and the editing's not going well. So man, it was just like a whole thing. So I'm happy we're here, even though it's a lot more expensive than the last one. I'm happy we're here.
Still, money is worth it if it works. So
right. So we are. Did you put in your page up here?
Yeah.
Twitter page.
Yep.
So
we're live there. We're live there
on the Gangster of Pool YouTube and Facebook. Jeff's Twitter.
Yes, I refuse to call it X. By the way, I don't care. I will never call it X. It's Twitter.
And we were messing around. He's got a Twitch channel also.
Yeah, I'll start probably going to that next week as well.
And one of the cool things about Restream is you can portrait stream, which is the vertical clips. So we can potentially stream to Instagram.
Yeah,
that's awesome. I mean that's a game changer. I mean my numbers are a whole lot better on Instagram than they are on like YouTube and Facebook and everything. I mean they're different things.
Yeah,
YouTube or Facebook was more for like car shows and like family stuff, but wherever people can get you, they can get you. You know, and I'm happy people are watching. You know, whether I got to send you a clip of the show.
Yeah,
as long as you're watching it.
Exactly.
Real quick, we got such a full docket of stuff to talk about. We got the big WPBA championships out in Green Bay. Man, Savannah Mania running wild.
Savannah, man,
running wild.
I really think she is the most popular person in pool right now.
Yeah,
I don't think it's even necessarily. I mean, maybe Federer in Asia is more popular, but I just don't. She is, at least in the States, the most popular person in pool.
Yeah. Real quick here before we get too deep, just real quick, we had some family stuff going on. I don't really disclose a lot of family stuff. I had a bad upbringing, but my father's side of the family was always stable and normal and everything like that. And one of the stable figures in my life has been my Uncle Nick. Why is that important on a pool show, you ask? Well, let's just show this little clip right here. This is the Gangster of Pool, 1984, and that's my Uncle Nick right there. So
wearing a beautiful shirt, by the way. He knows what a good thing. Like, I mean, it's man.
Yeah, we're wearing a beautiful classic New York Ranger shirt. This is Staten Island, New York. This is at my grandparents' house, one of my happy places. But this is the guy who put the cue in my hand. And obviously that's 1984. I'm 46 now. So that's 42 years later. And here we are. I'm still in the same position every day. So he had a little medical thing going on. He had some heart trouble. He underwent a gnarly heart surgery and he was in the hospital. And it's weird because he's a guy who's always been like larger than life.
Mm-hmm.
He's always been that character. Like, man, this guy is he's no matter how old he gets, he's always awesome at like baseball and basketball and shit like that. He's always, I mean, probably till the day he found out about this, he was playing like adult league baseball and all that. He was always, physically fit and all that. And then you hear somebody having like heart trouble, man. It's a blow because if he's having that, I'm
right.
I whacked down a pack of Nathan's the other day. What's in store for me, right? So yeah, it's a little rough to hear, but man, we all go through it. And one thing about having a normal side of the family, like you see them all pull together, like everybody is checking on everybody and consulting with everybody. And what did you hear? What did you hear? So it's he made it through all the stuff. He's back home now. So who knows? How things turn out, how quick he get back to doing what he loves, or if he has to. But he's always got a spot across from me at the pool table. We can we can run it back anytime. So shout out to my Uncle Nick. We call him the UN because he's the one of the few diplomatic ones around. And he's a Ranger fan, which is near and dear to Jeff's heart. You know, me being an Islander fan, he is our sworn enemy, but
we make it work. We make it work.
We make it. You know, if it wasn't for the Islanders, I would definitely be a Ranger fan, and that's the way I see. Like I see a lot of people hate the Yankees and love the Mets, or vice versa, and all that. Right. But if you're a New York person and you go for a New York team, it's what does it fucking matter? You know, if one's not in it, you pull for the other one. I kind of see that with hockey because there's a lot of dark years on Long Island, baby. Let me tell you,
it's always better when the teams are good. When both teams are good, it's always better.
Right, because those are great games.
I mean, it's fun for about a year when the other team sucks, but then it's like, well, they suck. This isn't fun anymore.
Yeah, and it sucks now that we got a couple expansion teams in, so we don't play 6 times a year like we used to. And man, what battles, especially like when Matt Martin, Clutterbuck, and Cizikas were on the team, and man, it was like a blast fest going up against the Rangers. But anyway, shout out to my Uncle Nick, shout out to the Rangers for you guys. I hate saying that, but all right. Yeah. he's one of those guys. I'm always quick to message somebody about hockey because I love it so much, and he's always watching games on he records them and watches them later. So I'll get like a message like, hey, don't tell me shit.
Yeah.
I got to speed through this on my own. Where did I see JD went the other day? I seen he went to somewhere else. Was it Buffalo or John Davidson? I
last I checked,
moved somewhere.
I didn't think he moved.
Good old JD. Yes. You see, now we got to look this shit up. Why the fuck did I bring it up?
Yeah, because I thought I didn't think anything.
Buffalo. He went to Buffalo. Senior advisor.
Okay, yeah, I missed that. I think I missed that, but I didn't miss it. Just side note on my thing. Yeah,
that's a nice move for Buffalo.
He's up there with Jarmo. Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
They've been stacking draft picks for God knows how long. So they look like they're ready to be. And who's going to be asked out in that division? That's enough hockey. Let's get into some pool.
Yeah.
What do you want to do? You want to start off with the WPBA?
Yeah, start with WPBA. Yeah.
Let's go down the list. I know it's big table 8-ball, which is not my cup of tea.
It's not very many people's cup of tea. It is. Yeah. I think it's the most boring form of pool that is out there, and I'm including straight pool in one pocket when I say that. It is just, man, if you break the balls with any kind of power and you get any kind of spread, you should be out. I mean, if you're a 450 Fargo, you should be running racks on a big table. Like, you just should. I mean, it's boring.
You said breaking the balls, and I perked up real quick. I tried that pea shower break cue last night. Yeah. That's a phenomenal tip. That's
the tip's good.
I've always had compressed leather tips, like the Predator tips and the Tiger ones and all that, but I've never had a hybrid tip like that. I don't know if that's the same shit as what's on those bulletproof tips or
no. It is way different. It's definitely a different tip.
But man, it was. There's a weird weight to that. It's more like a centered weight. It's heavy at the joints.
It's a little more forward heavy than it is on the backside. So it's, in theory, it should allow more power to carry through.
Man, what a nice boom off that tip. Very good tip. Sorry to
all good.
Interrupt this WPBA. One thing I will say for this broadcast, and you said the same thing, looks a whole lot better. We know Frank was helping them, and they were doing their thing.
But X-Pool is a good organization, and them bringing X-Pool on was a very smart move on WPBA.
It was a lot more like man. It's like I seen I was just watching the thing with Kelly and Savannah, and they're introducing Kelly, and then you see like the graphic of Kelly where she does the 3/4. It was like a broadcast.
Yeah,
It was
broadcast.
like somebody just with the camera pointing it over a pool table. Like it was legit.
Yeah, it was very well done. Very well done.
The announcers were kind of like, I was like, oh, a few times, but they were, everything was very good. I got no complaints. I don't know how what's her name LFR feels about that.
So the matches I watched, I didn't really hear LFR, so I was quite content with that. Not hearing her on doing broadcast stuff, just that makes their product 10 times better on its own.
That's what I'm saying. Who knows if they had a prior away or she was like, fuck it, I don't want to do it no more. But it was good to see a difference in there because they kind of have a dated, stale look, so to speak. And I'm not bashing them. I hate to say it, but it's always like it feels like they're run by the mafia. There's like 10 levels of leadership, and you want to see them bring in more sponsors and bring in more money and get paid better, so where they can do this full time and they're not worried about selling tchotchkes and shit all year.
Yep, and they did some very good things this week. I don't know when you want to go into it. The little celebrity match they had.
That you're talking about with the football player, the Green Bay Packer.
Yeah,
man, that's great for them. That's eyeballs.
Yeah, I mean they brought in oh god, name just eluded me for half a second. Hold on. They brought in Matthew Golden from the Green Bay Packers. Right. They brought him in to play a Scotch doubles match with Christina Tkach and Sophia Mass and Joe Pichar, another Green Bay resident who owns Pichar Hughes. So that was a really cool thing. I mean, you start putting NFL players out here, it's gonna garner a few more eyeballs.
Yeah, even the match I was watching, they had the guy that was one of the owners of Olhausen. They made those 6 tables that they were using, those custom Olhausen tournament tables with some type of, I think, blue juju or jumba inlays that they had on there. So I mean that was a special table made for this event. Like a lot of eyes, a lot of money. I wish I seen more than just Christina, doing on her social media with that clip. I wish like everybody got involved. Who knows? Maybe they will later. It seems like everything's on delay with WPBA stuff. It's quick on Facebook. There's nothing on Instagram.
Yep.
YouTube is what it is. So this is an opportunity. Here you have eyes. There people are showing up. Joe Pichauer's there. The Green Bay Packers are there. And I hate saying the Packers. I'm a Bears fan.
I know.
Iceman.
I mean, today during the Sophia and Kelly match, they were running around 5,000 views on the YouTube stream. So that's a good number of people watching women's big table 8-ball.
You know what I hate that they do they were doing is like they sell stuff. They sell raffle tickets and
cut away from the live stream to do that stuff.
It's like you're providing like this yard sale Facebook marketplace factor to this sporting event.
Go to a commercial break when you do that stuff. Like that is one thing for the broadcasting. Just plug your roll clip footage of your sponsors through that whole entire thing. Nobody watching 100%. The stream wants to see it.
Good point. This is stuff they should be utilizing on Instagram. When they cut away to do a commercial or something like that, LFR should be turned around with her phone on the WPBA page saying, "Hey, we got balls for sale. Super chat. Buy these. We got some autographs and some racks." Utilize all these things to where people are wanting to tune in from multiple. And that's easy for me to say from a guy who has like 200 subscriptions on YouTube.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're the professional critics though. So
somebody's got to do the job.
Those I'm an Olhausen guy. Those Olhausen tournament tables were fucking awesome.
I like them.
I like to see that they want to make that type of table because for so long it was just like home artistic pieces.
It's interesting that Olhausen is back, Brunswick is back.
Yeah.
And both with very good products. Very good products. The new Brunswick stuff is just gorgeous.
That new Gold Crown is fucking
Oh
phenomenal.
my God.
Yeah. And this is exciting because now people can get excited about pool again. And it's not just like dark times to where we got to put all of our hopes and dreams and like fader and filler and all that stuff. You know, we can products booming from all angles, you know, new cues popping up all the time. So this is good to see. And it means like people are invigorated and contributing to this. It's not just us on Sunday night.
Carry the load. That's right.
Anyway, yeah. So like you said, and I said we didn't watch much. I think most of our viewing was around like Kelly Fisher because she's the best, and Savannah Mania.
Savannah.
Yeah. How could you not watch Savannah? And I wrote this down special, and I'll reemphasize it. I was dead last to the party on Savannah. My heart couldn't take another flash in the pan pool player, another teen sensation. I just didn't want to do it. And especially now that I'm getting older and I'm not a kid no more, I was like, I just didn't want to see it. I'm tired of this shit. Veteran, super vet. Give me Dennis Hatch. Give me Earl, you know, that type of stuff. But
it's hard because it's very hard to predict because 4 years ago, when she popped on the scene, and she was anointed as going to be the next big thing in women's pool.
Yeah.
It's like, well, man, a 12, 13-year-old girl can change her mind at the drop of a hat.
Yeah.
And she hasn't. I mean, she's 16 now, I believe. And
she's all in. And
she is just crushing souls.
Yeah, it's exciting because she wins you over. And I'm a tough sell. And she won me over. I'm always like, okay, what do you got for me? What can you bring to the game? Are you just one of these cute internet sensations? But she's a fucking baller, dude. And her family's all in too because they're just all around the globe.
And that's something that doesn't get talked about enough, I feel. Sorry, we're going to cut away, I guess, again from the WPBA stuff for a second. But
mother, father.
These junior pool players. I know everybody talks about how expensive travel ball is and that sort of thing. Being a competitive junior pool player and really having to put in the time and the effort and the travel that it goes into taking care of all this stuff would make travel ball seem like a weekend trip to Dollywood. Yeah. Because there is no one to split costs with. You can't send little Johnny off with little Timmy for half of the away games out of state for the year with their family and take on the other duties. You're doing this all by yourself. There is no there is no way to split travel costs among families. You're just in it. You're having to take off work and these tournaments don't last a weekend. They last a week. Yeah. You're not, oh, I can take off early Friday and get us there. No, you're leaving Sunday to get back on Monday, the following Monday for these sorts of things when you go deep. And to be able to afford that, to put your kids in that position to succeed, that's just insane. I mean, that takes so much effort and work. It's crazy.
I used to see them sell like town chalk and all that stuff. And I'm like, man, what are they doing? They're getting this stuff and they're turning around. But I mean, it's every little thing is funding.
Yeah.
Them taking her all around the world.
Getting from Vegas to Green Bay, that's not that's a trip.
And it's not just they're not. Maybe they'll get a couple gifts from pool companies along the way, but it's hotels, it's meals.
Yeah.
Not just for her and her parents. Her brother's on board. You know, it's a total traveling circus,
and it's the time off work as well because you're not getting, like her parents aren't getting paid while they're out of town traveling with her. I mean, you can't. Hey, if they've got that much vacation time with their job, good deal or whatever. But not everybody does. You're sacrificing income to go do this and pay more money out to do it at the same time. It's a lot. Yeah.
Right before I was mentioning my uncle and all that, you were talking about how she's a phenomenon, and I'm like, I was saying it to myself yesterday, she can save pool. I mean, this is I want to say character, but I mean this is a person who's, I mean, phenomenons. I mean, these are players that we've watched all our lives do this. You know, LeBron,
Yeah.
Kobe,
Yeah.
going from high school in the NBA, Cristiano Ronaldo,
Yeah.
being a baby when he jumps onto Manchester United, so this is as big as that, because this is the bright lights, and she's attacking it, and she's 16 years old. This match she had with the Saturday night quarterfinal match at the WPBA is always the best match of the weekend.
Yeah.
So this Savannah and Margaret Fefalova-Steyer match, what a match. And even Melina Mike and Savannah have a great connection and relationship. And man, as soon as the match was over, it's like he jumps right on live with her, and they're and he's excited about it, and he's asking her to take him through it and everything. I mean, and these are guys, Melina Mike's like us. He's the professional critic, and for him to be excited like that, and we're excited like that, and this girl's 16 years old, and she's out there doing it. We're not jumping on live saying, "Oh man, you see the Fader K-ball match?" It's her. It's her.
Yeah. I mean, I tell you what, the matches I watched the most this weekend have been Hayden Ernst, Gavin Matthew, and Sophia Mast, all junior players, and it's
not one over 20
because they're the rising stars of the game, and it's what we're going to be watching nonstop in 5 years at a different level, and it's going to be epic stuff. I can't wait.
Yeah. I remember all the times my mom used to say, like, she would be seeing Eli Manning, and she'd be like, "Oh, I seen his father play college," and all that stuff. And I mean, we're those guys, when she's 35-year-old Kelly Fisher super vet, and she's got some extra miles on her, and 100 trophies in her basement. We're gonna be saying this, I used to see her when she was a teenager, and she's showing up to pool matches with braces and everything.
Well, I mean, look at that picture that Daz has of like one of the first times they met from like 3 or 4 years ago, and he said it then. He says, "Hey, next star right here," and sure enough, man, here we are.
And to see it at that age, and to know she's going to be here, and then and obviously years later she's here. What a testament to her. I think her father is her main coach, right? It's not like
I don't think she has an actual coach outside of her father.
Yeah.
To my knowledge, if that's wrong, somebody correct me. I'm okay with being wrong on that. I imagine she's got lessons from other people throughout the years.
Of course. Yeah, it makes you second guess, because we see things like somebody pointed out during the broadcast the other day. Oh, that's that little Ella's friend or something like that, and then you have the other one, the little black girl, Tiggy Diamonds, and it's like, okay, it's a little novelty right now. You got these cutaway shots of her sinking setup shots and everything, and it makes them look like they're pool players. But I
don't want to put much stock in. I don't want to put much stock in them just yet, because I also don't necessarily. I also think there's a thing where you can be exploiting your kids at that young of an age, because they are young. Right. It is.
You're telling me your 5-year-old wants to be in a fucking pool hall?
I've got mixed feelings on that sort of thing. I don't want to overstep one way or the other. I just rather avoid that whole thing.
Yeah. It's a fine line between getting your kids to do some shit that you love, and then letting them be individuals,
and then marketing them marketing them at 5 and 6 years old across social media.
The world needs one more parent run fucking Instagram page. Yeah, that Savannah Margaret Fefalova-Steyer match. What a match. Margaret, just right off the bat, she jumps out and shows her dominance, because this is something that's made for her. I mean, she was perfect enough to begin with, but she's also the wife of Tyler Steyer, another surgeon. So you think about 8-ball, and you're like, man, this big table 8-ball's custom tailored for her to make a run and grab a trophy. But jumps out to a big lead. They're playing a race to 8. She jumps out 4-0. Savannah finds it a little bit. They take a break. Savannah comes back 5-2. Then before you know it, it's 6-4. Margaret's up 6-4. They take another little break, and then from there it turned into the Savannah show. It's Margaret started scratching. She started feeling the heat. Savannah's finding her way, finding her shots, and then and then they get to Hill, and Margaret's just running through the table, and she had a hard cut on that 12, and she clanged it, and it looked like it killed her too, because the second it was over, she went back and started shooting it again. So Savannah had a whole table to work with. Margaret missed that 12. Savannah 8 balls like it was nothing, beep beep, Roadrunner style, and before you know it, she's into the Sunday matches in the semifinals.
Yeah, and man, and against the legend, pulling the legend for the semifinals, man.
Yeah, and going up against Kelly Fisher, and that was the last match that I was watching, and she left right off where she left off with Margaret.
Yeah,
and she jumped out to a lead.
I was watching. I thought, man, she's just going to absolutely. I was like, this is awesome. We're going to get her back in the finals, and we're going to go. And unfortunately, it just experience is experience, and at some point, it just takes over.
Of course.
I mean, it was still a very good close match. I mean, that 3-0 lead, and then a 5-2 lead, or 5-3 lead, something like that, or 6-3,
right.
6-3. She was up 6-3.
And if there's one person that I want to lose to and learn from,
it's Kelly.
It's Kelly Fisher.
Yeah.
And then what do we got from there? I know I've seen. I hate the way they do the standings when they end this thing.
Yeah, it was Cheska versus it was Cheska versus what? Way.
Yeah.
And Cheska wins that match.
Cheska's trouble, man. They as soon as they let her on the tour,
it was going to be an issue.
Yeah.
And then Cheska just steamrolls, I believe, Kelly in the finals. So
yeah, that was a banger. And look, such good money for these girls. I mean, Cheska takes home $30,000.
It's a good payday.
$30,000. I mean, I can't remember the last time they had something over like 12, 15 grand.
Yeah, 30, especially taking $30,000 back to the Philippines. She is rich. She's good. She's good for the next 3 years, man.
Oh yeah, $30,000, $20,000 for runner up, $13,000 for they have
$13,000 for the semis.
Yeah,
that's good money.
The 2 third-place finishers get 13,800
combined, or each.
They each get so theoretically 20. third and fourth place get 13,800.
Okay.
Let me get the overview here. So Cheska, Kelly Fisher second, Way third, Savannah Easton. They have her as third, but she's really fourth. Margaret with the fifth. Rublin, another. It looks like 8th place, but they say 5th.
Mm-hmm.
You get your Sosoa 9th, Jasmine Ocean 10th, Christina Zlateva 11th, Pia 12th, Sophia Mass 13th. That's a 13th place finish, but I like that for her.
Yeah,
because it's in the upper half.
Yeah, Sophia, this isn't disrespectful in any way. She's not quite as talented as Savannah, but she's getting there. Like, she is putting in the work, and she is grinding, and she is bringing herself up little by little by little. And we'll be talking about her in the quarterfinals and the semifinals and the finals soon enough. Like, it might be another 18 to 24 months before it really happens on a big level, but it's going to happen.
Yeah, she's got it, and her time will come. But yeah, she's it's not now. She's got a little bit of work to do. Here's somebody we talked about quite a lot. We love her. We want the best for her. But those finishes ain't there.
Emily Duddy?
Close.
Christina Zlateva?
They have Christina Tkach in 9th place, but
don't
realistically, this is 16th place.
Yeah, 9th through 16th.
Yeah.
I wish they just put 9th through 16th or 9th through 15th or whatever it is. But yeah.
Yeah, this is a nitpick of mine. I didn't even see was Emily Duddy even here? Oh yeah,
I don't know.
Emily Duddy, 49th through 64th place.
Yeah.
It looks like she played 2 matches, both of them losses.
Yeah, and that happens, you know.
Yeah. Everybody's got a
and she isn't putting in the work like she used to. It's just, if you're not on the table practicing 30 hours a week, you're not going to compete with these girls.
You think something like Ultimate, she's seen success in Ultimate Pool. You think that something like that, she should just let me make my home base of operations here?
I think that'll happen soon enough. But with where all the Ultimate Pool events typically are, I don't know that it's easy for her to get to a lot of them necessarily.
Oh yeah,
because she's an East Coast girl, correct? If I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Yeah, and these are all, I don't want to say all, but they are in the more central, southern-ish region of the country,
right,
if you will. But I mean, I think it's something that I do think it's where she ends up, and I think it'd be a good fit overall.
Yeah. All right, so that's your WPBA championships. Congratulations, Cheska. She posted something where she was I don't know if she had like a trophy. She was next to her mother's grave or something like that. That always makes me a little verklempt when I see shit like that. So good on her. Good on Cheska. She's a total killer. Frank was saying that she's his doubles partner, or was his doubles partner.
Yeah, down there when they're doing, you miss, you take a shot. Yeah, that's always fun.
Frank is out doing the Fedor versus Vitaly
K-ball match.
This is something I thought he didn't know. We were talking about it a couple weeks ago, and I thought he didn't know what it was, because I always learned about it from Max. Max was such good friends with that guy, that Danny K guy, and Max had like a mastery of K-ball, and he got a great video on his YouTube channel about it. I always thought like nobody knew about it, but maybe it's still fresh. Maybe it is.
It really kind of started popping up this year at Derby. They were doing a lot of gambling with it.
Oh, it's fun as fuck. It's a great game. I love it.
So I want something to take notice of is that Federer and Vitaly are playing K-ball matches back to back to back to back to back, leading into the busiest time of the year for pool.
Yeah.
People should think about that for a minute and understand that 2 of the best players in the world are doing this, and they're not doing it for fun. I promise you that. This is pure blown ramp in practice. This is their practice session. This is what they're doing. Yes, because it's always been said for 8-ball players, if you want to get better at 8-ball, practice 9-ball, and it will improve your 8-ball game drastically. 9-ball players, if you want to get better at 9-ball, play 10-ball. 10-ball players play. Typically, it was Philippine rotation. Was the game before K-ball, but now we've got K-ball as well, which is a much simpler version of rotation from the Philippines, and it makes more sense and it's easier to deal with. So, because if you can run 15 balls in rotation, you can run 9.
Yeah.
And you can do it with it being a breeze. It just fine tunes every little bit of your game, because you have to play into such tight position windows.
Yeah.
It just gets everything out of you.
And with the rules on that, where if you miss, you hand over. It's not you play a safety and you hope you get some coverage. If you miss, they get ball in hand.
Right.
I think was Vitaly getting spotted all 3. I didn't watch any of it. I watched a tiny bit of it before we came on, and Vitaly was kicking the crap out of Fedor.
I don't know. I've been watching Ultimate Pool. I hadn't switched over to the K-ball stuff yet.
I think Vitaly was getting 40 points or something like that. So he's automatically got a lead in a race to 125.
125.
But yeah, I mean something like this, I think it's tailor made for these 2 guys, because they are surgeons and they're best friends with the same type of game. Matter of fact, I think Vitaly, to me, I think Vitaly is slightly better than Fedor, at least in my eyes, and For that comparison, I got to think highly of Valley. I just think he's a great player, and he's suited for rotation the way Eklund Kachi is suited for rotation. I wouldn't put Eklund Kachi in a one pocket match. That's for fucking sure.
No.
There's guys that are rotate. I know because I'm a rotation guy. We can smell our own. Don't put me near 8 ball. Don't put me near one pocket because I'll look like a fucking pig on roller skates. All right, so we got WPBA. We talked about a little bit of the K-ball and what Frank's doing. Man, busy time for him doing that stuff, and then
rolling straight down to Lauderhill, Florida for the Vice City Open.
Right to the Vice City. Man, it's so funny. If you're not on Facebook, I hate Facebook. I think it's the epicenter of cattiness in the country.
Yeah.
But if you don't have Facebook, for Dominic Dunsky alone,
he is half the reason I have a burner Facebook account. And it's not because I talk trash on it or anything. It's just so I can see his posts.
Yeah, he's the everyman of pool. He's 1 week he's a freedom fighter, the other week he's Don King. He's the everyman of pool. Looking at the posts of him going after the people who haven't paid their entry fees.
Absolutely hysterical.
Oh man, this is this. Don't be a nit. Pay up. Pay your entry fees, or else you're going to get harassed by Dunsky's Dungeon.
Yeah.
Oh man, classic shit. I love that shit. And that's what pool needs. Pool needs personalities.
It does.
I was sending you a clip to that fucking nitwit. He's like, what is he, like 18 years old? He's talking about what pool needs to do marketing wise, and I don't even know his name to even begin to give him credit for having those stupid videos. But
I have an opinion on this that people hate, and it's that pool isn't broken, and that as a general whole, I don't think marketing can save pool, because to the layperson, pool is boring as hell to watch, and that's just the fact of it, And you can't make it.
It's golf. It's tennis. Yeah.
You can't make it unboring to watch, right? Like the people are either going to love the game or they're not going to watch it, and it's not necessarily. There are marketing issues in pool, but it's not really the biggest thing that's holding it back.
I think about hockey, think about baseball, football, NFL, MLB. They've had work stoppages. They've had strikes. Have you ever seen like a strike in pool? It's business is always forward.
Yeah.
There's never a delay. There's never people that are over deserving of a $700 million contract.
Right.
It's constantly evolving. It's constantly moving forward. If you can say that for any other sport, I will stand correct right here. But pool ain't broken, brother.
It's not broken at all.
There's facets that are fucked up, but it ain't broken.
It annoys me when people say, "Oh, we've got to fix U.S. pool. It's so broken." It's not broken. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with it. It's that people understand what it takes to make money playing pool, then go, "Nah, that ain't it." Because you can start a business and become a millionaire much easier than you can play pool and make $75,000 this year. Just a fact.
Yeah. Yeah, Shane's not fucking going from Iowa to South Carolina because he had a really good tax season. Yeah, it's not broken. It's there's fucked up parts and fucked up people, but it's ever evolving. Yeah. And we were just talking about Olhausen and
you got Olhausen back, and you got Brunswick. There's more money in pool now than there's ever been in pool.
If you're coming out with a $10,000 item and you're excited about it, and you're having to take back orders because it's selling so well, that beats the shit out of a baseball glove to me.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. What else we got? I know you got some stuff. You got a binder.
Yeah, we got Bergman versus Tom Cousins.
I didn't see any of this. I didn't even know who Tom Cousins was.
So Tom Cousins is the #1 ranked Ultimate Pool player in the UK. And he's been over here quite a bit playing Ultimate Pool USA as well. Okay. So he and everybody in America is like, oh, we got beat by this unknown British guy. He's not an unknown British guy.
If
He's
you
literally
had to describe him as somebody that we know, who would you describe his game as? Is he a filler? Is he a Kachi?
He would be closer to a prime Sky Woodward.
Okay.
I think a prime Sky Woodward is.
So he misses 5 balls under pressure.
Sometimes.
I didn't mean that. I love you, Sky. I love you, Sky. I didn't mean that.
It did happen a little bit though in this match.
Yeah.
So the match started off terribly for Bergman. He goes down 8-0. Let me back up before we get into it. Shout out to QXTV. I don't know who actually runs them. I imagine it's somebody affiliated with Ultimate Pool. Don't know exactly. I haven't dug into it.
They had the Johnny Archer thing also, correct?
No, that was just somebody else. That was something
Okay.
totally was not them. They had some stream issues to start with. And as you know, everybody in the pool world is very gracious and accepting when anything goes wrong to start a pay-per-view stream.
Of course. Good old chat.
The internet about broke itself, just ripping these guys. And Ultimate Pool USA put it, or QXTV had it on their YouTube. The first 3 racks were going to be free anyway. So obviously you pull up their YouTube page and the stream's working there, but it's not working on the pay-per-view side. Immediately they come over and say, hey guys, we're going to take a quick 5-minute break here. We haven't played a rack yet. We haven't done anything. We're going to take 5 minutes. We got some technical issues. We know about them. We are fixing them.
Yeah, and that's good business. There's nothing wrong
Boom,
with that.
bang.
Yeah.
5 minutes, they come back. They say, hey, we've got it fixed. Hit reload on my pay-per-view screen. It's 10 seconds ahead of the YouTube stream now. We are golden. Didn't have a problem with it the rest of the way through. Fantastic. Well handled. Good job. And that's about where the goodness of the night stopped. Like I said, it's England versus the U.S. We're tired of getting our asses beat by the Brits, and we
want to win.
We want to win, and it happens again. Justin goes down 8-0. He goes down 11-1. And then, lo and behold, it feels like something shifted. And he makes a 10-3 run. And he's now down 14-11, and you're going, shit, there's hope, because this is an alternate break format. So you're down 10 matches in an alternate break format. You are in trouble. But he closes the gap to 3. Tom Cousins remembers how to play pool and just stretches it back out. And we end up with the final score of 30-25. So it's not like it was some massive
It's a close match. Yeah.
It was a close match. And this is where my issues with the whole entire thing start. Is from everybody dissecting this match and blaming one thing. Justin Bergman broke dry his first 3 racks. And everybody says, oh my God, that was the problem. That's where Bergman lost the match. He broke dry. He broke dry his first 3 racks. He broke dry in 4 of his first 5. His break killed him. His break killed him. His break killed him. No. I mean, sure. Okay, technically, yes. If he would have broken ran those racks, it would have definitely been different.
Yeah.
But I got the first 10 racks broke down, just the breaks on the first 10 racks. Rack 1 was Tom Cousins. He broke dry. Bergman, first rack up, he breaks dry. Tom Cousins gets a break and run. Bergman breaks dry. Tom Cousins scratches on the break. Bergman breaks dry. Tom Cousins scratches on the break. Bergman breaks the ball, doesn't get out. Next rack, Tom Cousins scratches on the break. And then on the 10th rack, Bergman breaks dry.
Yeah. So
how are you going to blame?
He's doing it great.
How are you going to blame Bergman's break for him being down 9-1 after 10 racks when he had ball in hand 3 times to start? He was at the table he was at the table 9 out of those 10 racks. 3 of the times with ball in hand.
Justin Bergman's PR team must be amazing, because he carries the legend of John Henry's hammer around.
Well, and then
People expect so much for him.
And then he got back into the match, and he puts together a 10-3 run. So obviously he figured something out and did something right.
And
But
that's what we do. We dial in.
Yeah,
It's a foreign substance on that table.
He was obviously way off to start the match. I don't know if he had a bad night's sleep, if he just had some weird stuff happen. Who knows? But obviously he was off to start the match. It happens. It's going to happen. You're going to get kicked around every once in a while.
But I mean, you know, as well as they know, and we all know that all the tables are going to play different, whether they're on a practice table or they didn't hit balls at all. It's everything's going to roll different.
Cousins was here 3 days early practicing on this table, and Bergman wasn't.
Oh, okay.
So
obviously, it didn't help his break game.
Not to start with, no, definitely not. He eventually got it dialed back in pretty decent, but neither one of them broke great throughout the match. It wasn't like Cousins was just had the break dialed in and was just going hard on him. It was.
I think that's the thing that people these 950 Fargos in the chat that criticize everything. It's fractions of inches and centimeters that you can be off.
Yeah.
And it's the difference between a dry break and sinking 3 balls. Just
right.
hairs, literal hairs.
Yes.
And you dial that in over the course of a match. It's like NASCAR. They're not out of the box perfect. Nobody is.
Right. And everybody who's played on these tables, the Brunswick Tournament Elite tables with the CPBA cloth and the new balls under the TV lights and cameras have said, it is the fastest, slickest table that they have ever played on. And this includes everybody that's played at the Moscone Cup. So we're not just talking random people here. You're talking Dennis Hatch and Rodney and Shane and Sky and all these
legends
people
of the game
that know tables and go, this table is just ridiculously fast. It's insane. It's crazy. Like, it's hard. It is so fast it makes the game hard, because on a bar box, it is so much easier to overrun position.
Yeah.
Because you don't have any room. I mean,
you can't play it up and off the rail. It's like you you almost got to stop everything short.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And that's why big table pool is so much more appealing, because you have those safety avenues.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to be the surgeon of surgeons to play the bar box game,
especially on 8 ball in a bar box, because you get down the last 3 balls, you have no room. I mean, chances are there's 8 other balls on the table, and you've got to make 3. There's 11 balls, and you got to make 3 and go through all the traffic that's all congested there. It's impressive watching these guys create outs that don't actually exist.
Yeah. I think we hear of more bar box guys becoming, stars in the industry than we. He started up on the mean streets playing on 10-footers, and no, it's always a guy. I started out as a bar box player. I did this and that, and before you know it, you're playing 8-footers and 9-footers and doing all types of different stuff.
And that's the way it typically works, because the first place a lot of times you play the pool is at somebody's house where they don't have room for a 9-foot table, and you're at the bar or whatever, and you start on a bar box. And it brings me to another small point of everybody complaining about these tables having 4.5-inch pockets. It's not a valley. It's not 5.25-inch pockets. It's true 4.5-inch pockets. It's brand new slick cloth and brand new balls. Some things are going to go in that you look like maybe they shouldn't. It's going to happen.
New cloth will make you look like Josh Filler on any day.
So an Ultimate Pool, it's been around for 2 years now. They did a lot of different things. They tested different things playing. They went from 4-inch pockets to 4.25 to 4.5s, everything. And the marketing team decided that, you know what? The game just looks better with 4.5-inch pockets. Players can do more things. They can move the cue ball easier. They don't have to just try and, you can't just, a 4-inch pocket limits what you can do with the cue ball. It limits your runouts. It limits breaking out clusters. And they want to see the stylistic shots of players going, you know what? I can go 4 rails here because I have an extra 1/2 inch to cheat this pocket. and it makes a massive difference. That being said, it's a 4.5-inch pocket. It's been the regulation size pocket of pool for 70 years. It's not until real recently that Matchroom changed things up and brought pockets down to 4 inches, which I think is ridiculous and stupid.
It's only because they're standing out to make themselves a different product.
Yeah.
It's not like any of that stuff was I don't want to say approved, but suggested or carried out by the WPA.
Right.
You know, that's their color cloth, their brake box, their pockets. You know, that's their differentiating techniques.
Yeah. And it was to make the game harder because the players got too good. I get it. That's fine.
Yeah. And look what.
But not everybody has to be playing under those ridiculously cruel circumstances. It's not fun to play on a 4-inch table. People who say it is are just lying to you.
Nah. It's like you're gauging everything about bringing the ball down the rail because that's your easiest guide.
Yeah. It's like you just want to make the game snooker. It's not snooker. It's supposed to have bigger pockets. You're supposed to be able to move the cue ball around and do different things. It's a different game. It's just the way it is.
You say they're trying to make it snooker. Look who's making it snooker.
Yeah, that's
somebody
weird.
who loves snooker.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. So that's the Bergman Tomcat.
Yep, and immediately afterwards, Bergman said, "Hey, flip the coin. Let's go again."
Yeah.
He said, "The only thing I'd like to change, I'd like to rack your own, and I'd like a little slower table."
Yeah.
Whatever. Makes sense. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, if you're playing for 6 figures, I think racking your own is something that is a reasonable ask.
Yeah, because why would it matter? Unless you were trying to rack fuck each other, why would it matter?
Right, and because at least that way you know the rack that you gave yourself, and you don't have to rely on somebody you don't know.
Yeah.
To put it together, and you could be giving both players bad racks. Who knows? It doesn't matter.
There's gaps. There's gaps in the rack. I can't put color in it.
Yeah, absolutely.
He went a half hour away to go take a poop. Oh man, I wish we could see it better, but you have one of
yeah, I know it's
Scorpion's quotes on the back of your wall there. I think we could turn into millionaires if we I shouldn't let anybody know this, but if we just put Johnny Archer quotes on a t-shirt.
Oh man, it'd be a great thing.
Maybe him going like this, like looking like Alfred E. Newman. We
great.
can I think we can do a whole lot better than this show. We could fund this show a lot better. All right, what else we got?
You had the Ultimate Pool Shootout.
You showed me a little clip of that. I'm not the biggest Ultimate Pool guy, but that was exciting. That little quick.
Oh yeah, no, and we've got Hayden Ernst. So Hayden Ernst, I've got to give him some serious credit this week. So we'll look over at the shootout matches here. I'm not going to go over all of them. It's too much. But start with some of the juniors. Gavin Matthew beats Oscar Dominguez.
It's a big win.
That's a big win for that kid. I mean, you got a 12-year-old that just beat Oscar Dominguez. Like, let's go. Hayden Ernst just destroys David Matlock in the first round, which David's a legend on the bar box.
He's going to be our version of Josh Filler. And when I say our version, the American.
I think so. And then he beats Gerson Martinez Bosa 6-4. And Gerson is an absolute killer.
Yeah.
And let me see if we can get this. I don't know if I can. Oh, crap. I don't know if I can share the video that I wanted to share. Hold on. There we go.
Look how this works out.
Yeah. So is that up and playing?
You got to hit play.
Okay.
There we go.
earlier, this is pretty early in the rack. He's obviously got a problem here with the 6-ball. And he's going to try and break it out, and it just doesn't quite work out for him. I don't know if it would have worked out even if he would have hit it with the speed that he played, because it kind of killed a little bit. But he's obviously in pure hell right now, and it's only going to get worse for him. But yeah, this kid
we got to get this kid some McDonald's, man. He looks tiny.
Man, if he weighs 100 pounds, I'd be shocked. But so he's trying to get himself in for the bank on the 6. And he just overruns it or underruns it, whichever. So whereas, I don't know, I'd still swing at the bank. I'd try and shorten the thing up and swing at it. But obviously he is way better at pool than me, and he realizes that trying to just gaff the rack up for Gerson is probably the way to go. But Gerson's going to put him not quite in jail, but pretty close to it.
We were talking about doing commentary on a match. I think we found our way.
Yeah, for sure. This kid is about to hit the shot of the tournament. This is Chris Melling-esque, if I had to say so.
Holy shit. Now you're just swinging your dick and hitting your thighs with it.
Yeah, I mean, he says, how do you, like, Gerson has...
And he plays it with shape.
Yeah, he does it with shape. And just sits down like, meh, whatever.
What did that lady say to him? Here's my room key.
Yeah.
Just look at this fucking guy.
Just bam. Just crushes it.
A 2-cushion one-railer with shape.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I've got Gerson's face in here. I don't remember. Yeah.
That's it. That's it. That ain't no custom disappointment look either. Wow.
I mean, good on him.
Amazing. That's amazing.
I'll just skip ahead to the quarterfinals. Chase Stumful loses to Roberto Gomez 7-6. Tom Cousins beats Shane Thompson 5-4. Dennis Hatch does end Hayden Ernst's run 8-4. Joe Prince ends Gavin Matthews' run 7-3. Semifinals, we have Roberto Gomez over Tom Cousins 7-3. Dennis Hatch beats Joe Prince in a 6-ball shootout, 29.48 seconds to 29.87 seconds.
Wow.
And then Roberto Gomez beats Dennis Hatch 6-5 in a pretty good match. It was a good, fun match to watch.
And what is the winner take home for Ultimate Pool?
I don't know what the winner of this takes home. I don't know what they take home for that. It's $5,000, $10,000, something like that. It's an invitational, no entry, free roll. You show up, you make money.
Fuck.
I think for the Open, I think the winner takes home 15 or 20.
Good money, a lot of events.
Yeah, and right now the final is ongoing. Right now, you have Gerson Martinez Bosa versus the U.S. only hope in Justin Bergman. So Bergman came back. He took down the 10-ball shootout to win it, and then he is here in the finals of the Open event. So good on Bergman for stopping what was a disaster of the weekend.
Yeah.
What started with the disaster of the weekend. I mean, you lose $50,000 plus or whatever it ended up being in the middle there. You gotta make some money back for your backers and stuff and yourself somehow. Yeah. So he's doing that.
Well, everybody wanted him back. He's back.
He's back, and he's Man, Sky played this weekend. Not a lot of good result from him. He got to, I think he got to the last 16. Let me double check. Let's see where Sky got to. He got to the quarterfinals in the Open event. So decent showing. He lost to Joe Prince 7-3 in the quarterfinals, which Joe Prince is a solid UK player. Nothing really wrong with that. He got off to a little shaky start, and I'm glad that Sky was out here playing. Leading into the next 6 weeks, because Sky hasn't played anything in months. No one has really,
and he can very well be on the team again.
It very well can be, and I think it's a good thing for him to get his feet wet, getting back in the grease in a format that he's semi-familiar with, where he can kind of shake the rust off.
Yeah,
playing bar box 8 balls right up his alley, gets to hit balls in good competition against hard players, and I think it turns your head back onto playing pool.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, who knows? Maybe it was at the urging of Johan or whoever. Hey, if you wanted to take the year off, like a lot of people thought, get back on it, because we got a $30,000 check waiting for you, and we need you.
Yeah, I mean, he can easily pop his way onto the team. I don't think the team's set. I think it's close.
Yeah.
But we're going to find out in 3 weeks, really, where it's dialed in at.
Yep.
And then in 6 weeks, we'll basically know for a fact.
We are here. It is time. We got anything else?
Vice City starting up this week. Should be a good tournament.
Vice City
Our
this
boy
week.
Frank's going to be down there helping produce the show.
Going to be big. And make sure you guys pay up, or you're going to get a Dunsky message.
Yep. Don't know if he's going to be able to send it to you, since apparently all of his laptops broke and he's having major issues now. But, little things.
All right. How about that? Are we, you want to do some plugs?
Let's do some plugs.
Hammer Q's. I talked about my uncle with this heart thing. Hammer Custom Q's going through the same thing. I kind of feel for him, man. We talking about things, and I had a heart issue years ago, and we were talking about medications and all that, about blood pressure medications, and there's hundreds of them, and 99% of them make you feel like dog shit. So he's going through some medication stuff right now, but we always wish him the best. He's a buddy. He seems like he's going back to the shop and doing everything, trying to get back into the swing of things. So we look for him to improve health wise and to get back to work and get back to business as usual, get back to the table. So Hammer Custom Q's on Facebook, Hammer Q's on Instagram. Check out our buddy there. And let's talk about Max Eberly.
Max friggin' Eberly, man.
Do you like seed oils? Because Max has got something to say to you. Beef tallow. It's the new thing. Max is our good buddy. We love Max. He is a did you see Max is like an all-time great? At least I would anyway. I think he's not that old. He's not much older than me. I think maybe by a couple years, but great guy. He's one of the most articulate, smart people when it comes to pool. I always think about like guys that are wordsmiths and genuine geniuses of the game. Max Eberly, Ralph Eckert, and then everybody else. So Max is obviously we showed this little graphic with Max. Look at this schedule coming up.
Grueling.
There's no time off. You get a weekend off, or I say weekend. You get 2 days off, and then you got to make the next town. This is like Memphis Championship Wrestling shit.
Man,
you got to make the next town. Lawler and Dusty Rhodes got to get in the Volkswagen and get to the next town and get to work.
Speaking of that, it's funny. Coco Beware's wife was my bus driver in elementary school.
No shit. Frankie's mom. I used to love Coco, man.
Yeah, man. It's funny.
Max is currently 10th in the Mosconi Cup points, which is nothing. I mean, he could have a great showing at Vice City and be 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Come next week. So this is where Max needs our help. He has a little thing called Fundraiser. It's fundrazr.com. Look up Max Eberly. He's asking for a little help if you can to fuel his push for the Mosconi Cup and these events that we have. If you would like his services, he's available for hire. Obviously, he's going to be busy in the next few weeks, but he is a master trainer. When he's got some time, if you want to seek out him for private lessons, you can do that. He also has the book, and I say it every week, Jeff. I say it every week. This is the book you have to have, or you are a
nitwit.
Zen Pool, Awaken the Master Within. It's on Amazon. You can get it at B. Dalton Booksellers at Ridgemont Mall. It's available everywhere. There's also Pro Pool Academy. For $200, you can have a lifetime membership to that. And I think there's like 15, 16 volumes of activities you can do. And Max is certified badass. If you don't believe him, you can hear it from Joe Rogan, because Joe Rogan's a beast and he got it all from Max. He will take you up 100, 200 points in your Fargo. And that is no thing to take lightly if you respect your game and you respect pools. So look out for Max. Max has the website, Max Eberly, MaxEberle.com. One-stop shopping for Max. You can get everything I talked about there, as well as links to his socials. Max Eberly official Instagram, Max Eberly on YouTube, as well as Facebook. That is all the jargon I have for Max. He's a great guy. I don't mind spending 10 minutes on Max because he deserves it. He is one of the pillars of pool, I call him. Like Jeff said, our buddy Frank is having Vice City this week. That is like the true kickoff to this absolute madness we have coming up in the next few weeks. Not to mention, it just looks cool as fuck because it's all GTA'd out, and it's at Classic Billiards in Florida, which is the new mecca of pool. I guess we can say.
It really is. I mean, it's such a cool venue, such a cool owner. So it's very good. Can't wait.
Yeah, and this Dave Bartosiak, he's the proprietor of the place. He was on Molina Mike this week. Who wasn't on Molina? We were the only people not on.
We were the only people not on Molina Mike's show. I feel slighted by this. So
thanks a lot, Mike. Yeah, but you should check out Molina Mike's show too, because he's had everybody on this week. What a great surprise as a guy who's on YouTube and you wake up, and you have a bunch of fresh shows that you can enjoy. It's like I don't carry cable, I used to have a satellite for sports and all that shit, but pretty much I live my life from being entertained by YouTube, and shows like that are important to me. Events like pool, different pool things. Like I'm always watching Skinny Bob's and the WPBA things, even Matchroom. But my favorite is AccuStats. Do you watch AccuStats?
Oh yeah, man. Who doesn't watch AccuStats? Dude, listen. It's one of the things I listen. I catch up on my podcasts that I pay to listen to that I don't listen to during the year on plane flights. And if I'm not doing that, I'm downloading old AccuStats matches and watching them on plane flights. It's what I do. And man, nothing past the time like watching some good old AccuStats 1-pocket or 9-ball matches, big table stuff. Love all the big table 10-ball, like the Bigfoot 10-ball stuff.
Bigfoot matches,
man, it's so fun.
Get yourselves in deep with the game. Don't just be like, oh, did you see Fader or Filler last week? That's great. We talk about that stuff every week, but there are greats in the game who set the table for all this shit.
There
go back and watch Efren. Go back and watch Young Earl. Go back and watch Buddy Hall.
Even man, it feels weird to say, but go back and watch Young Corey Deuel.
Yeah, Young Mika, Corey Deuel, Dennis Hatch when he had straight black hair.
Dennis Rocorlo, like
Yeah, these all great to the games that should get their just due today, but for some reason we're in this evolution of the game where there's a lot of people that forgot about. Like my boy Ginky here.
mhm.
Go back and watch a Ginky match. The dude was fucking personality personified, and I love that they're taking the time to like regenerate these things and
Yeah.
make them all 4K. It's unbelievable. I see a new AccuStats match, and no matter who it is, whether it's
Mhm.
Jose Perica or fucking or anybody, I love watching AccuStats. So
Yep.
check those channels out. Check out all of our social media. Look, we got so many new things we're working on here. We were live on Jeff's Twitter,
Yeah.
Jeff's X,
Man.
whatever you want to call it today.
We got another match coming up that's going to kick off the Vice City. I don't know if you saw this today. I think it was posted today or yesterday. It's posted yesterday.
The Chohan.
Oh no, well, yeah, we got that too. But we got David Alcady versus your boy Robbie Capito.
Oh,
Little race to 11. July 28th on July 28th, 7 your time. Race to 11. WNT rules.
wow.
Little
Race to why not 12? Why not 13?
Why not 13? I don't know. Maybe they don't have enough time to drink beer. I don't know.
Robbie and DA were sitting around and they're like, "Look, we got about 75
Well,
minutes to kill."
it's Team Classic versus Team Dungeon. So
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good. I love seeing Robbie's social media game is fucking insane now.
Yeah.
So I I like to see him involved in anything. Oh, one thing I forgot to bring up. My friend Roy Chow, who is the creator of the best template rack available, Magic Rack. He has a great son who we've kind of watched grow up over the years. His page is Jaden the Pool Lover. His name's Jaden Chow. He's a junior player. I forgot how old he is. I want to say 14, 15, something like that. But he finished second in the Hong Kong junior 9 balls thing.
That's impressive.
This is a kid I always talk to. I think he's a great kid. He's so respectful and so smart. And this is a kid I watch this kid play, and I see little clips of him, and I'm like, this is the next in line of the great Asian pool players. Like he's going to be a co-brother. He's going to be Yap. He's got the right stock. He's in the right family that loves the game. So he posted that he finished second. He's always climbing, and he's even when I said, "Oh man, second place, that's great, dude," he was like, "Yeah, I fucked up. I should have got first place." And that's the type of kid that he is. So congrats to him on that runner up, man. That's awesome. I'm proud of this kid. I think so much of that family and especially his dad. Good on that kid. So congrats, Jaden. Good job, buddy. Jeff, I think that's it, man.
Yeah.
I'm all talked out. My face is all red from being in the sun all weekend. My voice is shot. I'm ready for a nice ibuprofen in a cold cherry Coke.
That's it. Oh man.
Go check out Frank's event this weekend. Check out Max. Check out Hammer. Check out everybody. Check out Jeff's Twitter. We got the show back live. I'm happy about that. Fuck Riverside, by the way. You owe me money. And that's about it. For myself, for Jeff, for everybody, for Frank, for my uncle, for my dad, for my 2 dogs. Take care. Comb your hair. Out.